Hey, it's your girl Jenny with Keep It Simple Wellness with this week's edition of the blog. This week's blog is titled 4 Foods to Include in Your Diet If You Suffer from Anxiety, Depression, or Moodiness. Now, keep in mind, as always, there's not always going to be that one magic bullet that is going to cure you overnight or even over the long term, okay? These are just some lifestyle changes that I'm going to share with you in this blog to help you reduce those symptoms and hopefully find your way closer to completely eliminating them. So let's dive right in with those 4 foods. Number 1, we have fatty omega-3s, like fatty fishes. Fatty fish. Why? Because they have omega-3s in them, okay? So we're looking at salmon, mackerel, sardines, okay? You can get fresh salmon, you can get frozen salmon. Just make sure that it is not farm-raised salmon, it is wild-caught salmon. You can also find any of these fishes canned and easy use, okay? We want fatty fish because they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are linked to improved mood, reduced inflammation, and better brain health. Now, I'm not a big fan of the fatty fishes. I think they are too fishy tasting. So if you're like me and you don't like it, if there are supplements and, if there's nutrients that you're not getting in your diet through actual real food, you can supplement. So I supplement with a DHA supplement, which is an omega-3 supplement, okay? You can do that too, okay? Definitely recommend, if you're not supplementing, get at least 2 servings per week of the fatty fish, okay? Number 2, we have dark leafy greens, spinach, Swiss chard, kale. We like dark leafy greens because they are high in folate and other nutrients that support neurotransmitter production, and they reduce fatigue. So neurotransmitters are the things that are allowing your brain to talk to the rest of your body. We want those firing on all cylinders. We want to avoid the brain fog, the slump, the mental slumps that we feel. So dark leafy greens are going to help combat that. My favorite is spinach. I throw it in my eggs. I have spinach salad. I saute it. If I want a snack, I saute it and put it on my steak. I throw it in sandwiches, wraps, and sometimes when I saute it and eat it by itself, it'll just be olive oil, lemon juice. I'll sprinkle some feta cheese on there and maybe even some Kalamata olives, a little Greek-inspired spinach saute. So that's how I like to use my spinach. Feel free to use those tips if they sound delicious to you. Now, number 3 is berries. We've got strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, all the berries, the blueberries, everything, right? So they are packed with antioxidants and polyphenols that may help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, which are both linked to mood disorders. Now, my tip for you with fruit is to have it washed and ready to go. When you buy it at the store or go to the farmer's market to get it in your house, wash it with some great filtered water, dry it, put it in a container, and have it so that it's easy and convenient for you to grab when you're in a pinch, okay? There's nothing worse than buying fruit and then you're like, oh, and if you don't wash it and prep it when you get home, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to wash it, and then I gotta chop it, just get the prep out of the way right when you get home from the store, okay? Have it ready to go, and then you're gonna be more apt to grab it when you either want it, when you're hungry, or when you're running out the door, but you need a snack, okay? Now, number 4 is fermented foods. We're talking about yogurts with live cultures, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi. I love kimchi. I like kimchi. I like the flavor. I like kind of the tanginess of it. Now you can get some more mild kimchis, right? They don't have to be as strong. And the great thing about kimchi, and the great thing really about fermented foods is the serving sizes are quite small. They're not out of control large, okay? So a serving size of kimchi is 1 tablespoon. I put that on my eggs. I sometimes just eat it straight out of the bag. You could put it on salads. You could stick it on chicken if you're having chicken. You could throw it in a vegetable dish. It's so easy to sneak it in. It's so easy to enjoy it. So keep that in mind when you are starting to add fermented foods, okay? Now, this is the video edit of the blog for this week. In the written copy of the blog, I have a sample one-day meal plan of how to incorporate all 4 of these different foods into your diet so that you are getting the benefits of them. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put the link to my website so that you can, I'll put the link to the blog portion of my website so that you can click that, go straight to the copy, and you'll see that example meal plan for the day. If you are already on my blog site, on my website, you can scroll down and see the full copy. Let's see, where else do I put my video? You could just go to get to my website. If you don't have a link, go to keepitsimplewellness.com. On the top right, you'll see a little menu bar. Click blog, find the date for the blog, and you will find the copy for that. Now, if you need more help, I also have another link for you down below where you can click to grab my free guide, Heal Your Gut, Heal Your Mind. Learn about the gut-brain connection, eliminate moodiness, and relieve your depression and anxiety symptoms with 8 tips your therapist, doctor, or psychiatrist never told you. Now, as you know, with Keep It Simple Wellness, my job is to help perimenopausal women overcome mental health disorders or mental health symptoms so that they can feel their best and start to maybe even get back to the vibrancy that they had before they hit perimenopause. We do that through nutrition as medicine and nutrition for mental health, okay? So if that sounds like your jam, if you're someone who's been in therapy for years, or you're on antidepressants or anti-anxiety meds for years, and they haven't been doing much for you, let's look at your nutrition, let's look at your gut health. So start with that free guide. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next week for next week's blog. Bye!